Hey, what's up guys? It's Lucas and you're watching Fine Tuning. Alright, so you guys have been asking me to demo these particular pickups basically since I started demoing Planet Tone pickups like a couple of years ago or something. So anyway, here they are now in my Epiphone 50 standard gold top. These are the Humbucker size Elite Pro P90's, and these are the Alnico 2 versions. So before we get started, signal chain. We are running from the guitar directly, well through a tuner, but then directly into my Hughes & Kettner Black Spirit 200, which you can see over there in the corner. I'm monitoring it in the room with this little TS112 Hughes & Kettner cabinet with a cream back in it. It sounds great, but what you're hearing is the DI out of the Hughes & Kettner with the cabinet simulation turned off, and inside my DAW I'm using a Redwire's impulse response of a Marshall Basket Weave 412 with Celestion 25-watt greenback speakers in it, so it's a real kind of woody, old-school Marshall-y tone. But it sounds really good. So we're going to be checking out all the pickup settings on a varying levels of from really, really clean all the way to pretty high gain distorted lead sounds. I have listened to you guys in the comments, so I have backed down the reverb significantly. There is still a little bit there, but it's pretty subtle now. So much so that I basically can't even hear it in the room. The only delay is going to be a really, really short little delay on the lead sound, and I'm not getting rid of that because I don't like to play lead guitar without delay, so bite me. Alright, so starting with our bridge pickup, here's a very clean sound. And here's both pickups together on that same sound. And here's the neck pickup. Alright, here's a lightly driven sort of Marshall-y type sound, and I think the pickups really shine in this particular setting. Actually, I think they shine in a lot of settings, but we're going to get into that in a minute. But anyway, starting with our bridge pickup, here's a lightly driven sound. Same thing, both pickups. And now the neck pickup. Mega bonus points for me if you know that riff. Leave it in the comments below. Alright, so now we're moving to a higher gain rhythm sound. This is the same sound that we just had, I've just turned the gain up some. So again, we'll start with a bridge pickup and work our way through. Alright, here's the same thing with both pickups. And now the neck pickup. Alright, and finally here's a high gain lead sound with just a little bit of delay in the background. Sorry, I got excited. That was the bridge. This is both pickups together. And finally, here's the neck pickup. by the way, in case you were wondering, these are true non-humbucking P90 pickups, just in humbucker size housings. So there is some 60 cycle hum like any regular P90 or single coil. However, I don't know if it has to do with the shield from the cover or whatever, but I would say they're significantly less noisy than some of the other P90 pickups that I have. And they're not like really low output or anything. I mean, I think the bridge is probably coming in around 8K or something. But anyway, let me show you what I mean. So if I'm in the bridge position and I've got a fair bit of gain on, you'll hear some hum in the background. Right? But then if I put it in the middle position, and then in the neck, and then back in the middle, which is to say that these pickups are reverse wound polarity, so that when you put it in the middle position, you do get hum canceling. All right, so let me just tell you what I think about these pickups. So first of all, you know, as I'm sure if you watch my channel, that I really like Jose's stuff at Planetone. I have yet to have anything that he's made in one of my guitars that I didn't think sounded just fantastic. But I have really fallen in love with these pickups. I think they just sound stupendous. Trying some new words. I just think they sound really, really good. They have that P90 character that you expect from that kind of pickup. But there's a little something more. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like, I think I like the sound of this pickup in the humbucker cover better than the regular P90. I don't know, there's just something about the way that it resonates and rings, and like it's just cleaner to me in a not like cleaner like less output. It's just like everything harmonically resonates in a really nice way and just makes all the chords sound really good. And I also really like these pickups do a really good job of holding up under whatever sound that you put them into. So if you play a really clean sound, they still sound really good and spanky and almost kind of like in the neighborhood of a Telecaster. But then as you add more gain on, they start to take on more of a thick kind of syrupy character. And so there's still that definite P90 thing there, but they're just fatter and thicker, and I don't just, man, they just sound great. So yeah, like this has got to be one of my favorite sets that I've tried from Planetone so far, short of my own signature pickups, which are of course my favorite. But yeah, it's great because I like the way this guitar plays a lot, and I think it's really cool. Like I love the gold top look and everything, but the stock Epiphone pickups for me, well, not bad by any stretch, they just like didn't have that magic character that makes you like, oh, I really want to play that guitar because it sounds so good that it makes me want to play it. They just didn't have that. They were like adequate, and maybe even a little more than adequate, but just not like magic. And once you've had some magic pickups or like a magic sounding guitar, you just, nothing else will do, right? So, but yeah, I think these sound fantastic. I highly encourage you to go check them out. They're very inexpensive as far as pickups are concerned, especially to be hand wound in the US of A. So once again, thanks to Jose for sending these out to me. And I'll leave a link to these pickups in the description so that you can go check them out. But until next time, I will catch you later.